It has been 12 years since I last had blood work done. And honestly, I've avoided it for several reasons. But after lifting heavy, eating a high protein diet, and doing sprint interval training for the last 7 months, and seeing minimal progress, my friend Camille, a CrossFit coach and nutritionist, made a suggestion.
Blood work. Have you looked at any blood work with this? See, that's what I wish you would have done at the beginning.
So I did. And the results, they surprised me. And if I'm honest, they freaked me out a bit. But before we get into it, just a reminder, I'm not an expert. I'm just a normal mom, wife, YouTuber, and curious 43-year-old who loves trying new things to feel better and live better and sharing them here to inspire others to do the same. I've seen people close to me get far too much health information, and it kind of took over their world. They became obsessive. So I'm pretty sure I've been avoiding getting blood work done for this reason. I'm grateful Camille nudged me to get them done because I found that it was really just time to stop avoiding it. So why did I wait for 12 years? Fear. I thought knowing would make things worse, but it turns out the opposite is true. I got a ton of biomarkers checked. Vitamin levels, metabolic markers, hormones, cholesterol, and more. And after seeing my results, I realized I might need to get more tests done. So I did. Some things were a bit high, more on that soon. And it was pointing to a potential thyroid issue. As I've learned recently, the thyroid is a butterfly-shaped small gland in your neck that produces hormones to regulate your body's metabolism, energy, and overall growth and development. After some research, I realized just how often women, especially over 40, overlook this and have no idea whether it's overactive or underactive. Which brings me to the sponsor of this video, LabCorp On Demand. They offer a women's health test, menopause test, thyroid test, which I got, and dozens more, no doctor's appointment needed. The timing could have not been more perfect. I needed blood work and they made it super easy. I went to their website, purchased the women's health test, the menopause test, standard thyroid test, free T3, and selenium test. I scheduled my sample collection at the closest LabCorp location, then went in, and the process was quick and simple. You can do the same at trylco.com/Erin Giles. Purchase a test, make an appointment, or walk into one of their 2,000 plus patient service centers and get your sample collected. No doctor's appointment necessary. Your sample will be collected using the same methods as your doctor's office. No need to prick your own finger. Testing is performed at CAP accredited, CLIA certified clinical laboratories that typically process 3 million samples a week. You can even skip the waiting room and wait in your car or outside until the lab technician is ready to see you. You'll be notified by email when your results are ready as early as the next day. You'll be able to view your easy to read results in your LabCorp patient account. For results that require prompt attention, you may be contacted by phone. For so long, I let fear stop me from having this knowledge, but I'm realizing after taking the test just how empowering this information is, especially for women over 40. And I gotta say, Camille was right. Understanding your health baseline makes it easier to track and actually have progress. Of course, eating a high protein diet and following all the amazing advice that Dr. Stacy Sims gives can help us feel better in a lot of ways. But knowing what's happening inside of our bodies help us take better care of ourselves too, which is what I'm trying to do. So apparently Camille was right. There is a thyroid issue, which is shocking because I literally have no symptom, which makes it easy to understand why so many women miss this. My results show that my TSH is high. And for the most part, everything else is showing up okay. My cholesterol is showing slightly above normal, but honestly, I'm not too concerned about that. High TSH, according to my research, usually points to hypothyroidism, which is when the thyroid gland doesn't produce enough thyroid hormone. So after this test, I went ahead and had my TSH checked again, as well as the free T3 and T4 and selenium, because that's a nutrient we need for thyroid health, and I wanted to be sure that one was good to go too. So the second time I had my TSH checked, after I had started incorporating some things for it, it had already dropped 2 on the scale. And now it still has a way to go, but the good news is that my T3 and T4 as well as selenium were all in a normal range, which is pretty cool because after researching, I've been doing a lot of things to help my thyroid since getting this information. So this is really encouraging, and I'll have more on that in another video. So I feel great and I don't have any abnormal symptoms. I've been diagnosed 3 times in my life with things that I no longer have, and I got there without using medicine. Now, please know I am not against medicine in any way, shape, or form. I just prefer trying natural things first. So there's a list of like 5 to 10 things that I have been doing for almost 2 months now to help my thyroid and my stress levels. Comment below thyroid if you'd be interested in seeing that video. And I'm going to get tested probably anywhere between 6 and 12 months from now and see how it's been helping, and then decide what to do next. Just a reminder, friends, this is not my advice. This is just me sharing my experience and my journey with this. So I thank you for being a safe space to share and being supportive. If you are new to my channel, the comments is where all the community happens. So I would love to hear from you in the comments. Is this something you have dealt with? Is this something you suspect you might be dealing with? If so, have you tried something that's worked for you? I, of course, would love to know that I'm not alone, and I'm sure others would love to hear from you too. As always, this is definitely not the end of me sharing my journey to try new things to feel and live better. I've got several videos planned on some things that I am currently trying, and I'm excited to share them with you. So subscribe, join my newsletter, and stay tuned. And just a reminder, if you have not had blood work done in a while, don't wait 12 years like I did. It can give you answers you didn't even know you needed. And remember, you can use my link to get 20% off your blood test from LabCorp On Demand at trylco.com/Erin Giles. That's all for today, friends. Until next time, bye.